All right, guys, so we are back. Another week of sales with my product, with my tea product. I want to just keep these videos going for a few weeks just to show the beginning phases of just starting the business within itself. So I will start honestly with sales. So, starting with sales, we have a total sales number of $373. Each product is $24.95. So I am just extremely excited about that. Um, it may not seem like a bunch, it may not seem, like a lot, but how I look at it is this. I know I'm starting YouTube as well. Um, and yes, I had to put some money up, so to actually start the business, which is totally fine. And putting in some time. But how I'm looking at it as well too is like, now I'm starting YouTube. I may not see a return on investment in YouTube from AdSense for maybe a few years. Who knows yet, right? So even at this moment, I'm still under 100 subscribers, and I had to put in a lot more time. Wow, I could also be using that time to be making money, filming or something like that, which is, way more lucrative for me. So me just starting getting sales now, that is something that I am super proud of. I've been very consistent in posting blogs every week and very consistent in posting on Instagram every single day on our Instagram page. So that's what I want to tell you about being consistent. Continue to post on your social media networks and continue to keep your website active, making sure that you're getting email leads and making sure that people are getting some information about your products. That's one of the main things. Now, this is another thing that happened. I actually gave products away. And when I gave the products away, that made people buy products. Like I gave it to, close people that I knew. I was able to pretty much give something to just for people to try out, right? To some of my coworkers. And the word is now getting out of, this is a product, and this is a product that, yes, they may support me because of who I am, but you got to start with what you know and start with who you know, right? And that's what I'm doing. That is my close circle that I know of, from friends, family, co-workers. That's where I'm starting at. And in all honesty, there has not been any outside buyers yet from just afar that don't know me, because the product does not yet have any face value of knowing, well, what is this, how is, where's the reviews? And that's what we're working on. I know reviews will give us some public recognition of, okay, this is something that we can trust. They have reviews, so that is what's being worked on right now, gaining traction with reviews and adding that on the website. So just wanted to give you an update on that. Now, the next thing I want to discuss is, if you're trying to start a business, mainly is to not get discouraged. I know in the last video I talked about that's what a lot of people do. They don't see the numbers, they don't see things happening. Man, don't get discouraged. One sale in the first month is good, right? But you have to keep putting in the work. Don't just think it's going to happen and it's going to happen overnight because you just made something and you had an idea and you're just going to push it out and be like, oh, it's going to work. When I say I am truly just excited that the product is getting in people's hands. And even think about this, by me giving a product away to one person, I'm paying that price, actually the price that I paid, not the profit that I expect, but the price that I paid for the product, the wholesale price, in order to get that person's sale, or hopefully even down the road. Most of the time when I'm giving it to somebody, 9 times out of 10, it seems like that they're buying. I give them one and they'll buy another product from me. So, and not only that, they get to see it. They see the brand. They know what it is. And they see the packaging. They're like, wow. So, and some may not. So I could have been discouraged by just giving something to somebody and they just didn't buy or say they want. But that's not to expect. Don't expect that. Don't expect somebody to buy something automatically. That's just it. You have to be genuine about knowing that your product will help people and will help solve a problem, especially at the beginning stages. At least that's the way that I'm going. I'm not going to tell you that I'm an expert in sales. This is all a learning experience, and I'm using this as a learning. I'm using the beginning as a learning experience, so the people that I know now, I could use these as tests. I could just use it as tests and make sure that I correct the mistakes that I'm making now while it's starting small. But once again, how I look at it, I could either pay online right now for the for an ad, and they may see it online, but they don't have it in their hand. And eventually I'm going to do that, but at the moment, me putting it in people's hand, or me showing them what it is, that is something that I value more at the moment. So once I get just enough money to restock the exact amount that I had before, so once I get more into restock, I'm going to just duplicate what I'm doing now, because that's one thing that you have to realize. When something works, do it again. Just duplicate it, refine it, make it better. So that's what I'm finding that is working right now, is showing it to people, talk, of course, talking about it, but just say, hey, I want you to try this. It's not just a sample. I'm giving you a full packet, or whatever that you're doing, whatever, like I know I mentioned before on one of my videos about even shooting videos. When I was filming videos, I filmed most of my starting videos for free. Once you get that out there, you get your word, the name out, the word out, the traction starts to go. It starts to go. So I just wanted to update you guys on where I'm at with sales right now, and I'm going to continue to update you, as we go on. Drop a comment down below of, what you want to know about anything. Is it the building a website? Is it about creating a blog? Once again, I use Wix.com to create the website. You can check it out, www.TriTeawellness.com. It's just that particular website. And any other questions about building a product business or whatever that you may have. Plans down the line, of course, is to create commercials. I did the photography, but I'm also going to this is a big one, actually start putting myself more out there, like I'm doing now on YouTube, but on my Instagram, just daily lifestyle stuff, including my teas in them. So I haven't really done that. It's a big jump for me to just start, continuing to record myself. I'm used to being behind the camera, but that is the next step as well. And, I'll let you know the feedback on that. And to be honest with you, before I recorded this video, I filmed, I actually posted a clip from my last YouTube video onto my Instagram as a reel, and I believe within an hour got about 3 or 4 more followers on the T page just by mentioning it. So man, there's so many ways that you can do it, and I'm just gonna keep striving. So I'm here to encourage you guys. If you're starting something, anybody out there that's watching that happened to stumble upon this video, if you're starting something or want to start something, just do it. And you're gonna just learn from it. I mean, the only way that you can learn is by going in there and seeing what's working and seeing what's not working. Putting your foot out there, not just standing still. I've been really fortunate enough to be around people with that came across a lot of money, and the main or just not even just money, just success. The main thing that I got from them, and it keeps sticking out to me, is people don't take action. They just keep thinking, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You got to take action. At some point, we have to take action in order to make whatever our dreams may come true. Or whatever you want to, and it could go with anything. It doesn't have to be something with money or product, but this is just what we're talking about right now, about a product, about an idea you have in your head. Just start it, make it happen. If it doesn't work, there's only a piece of it that may not work. You need to figure out how to maneuver it and how to change it, right? So even me doing YouTube, I'm used to being on the other side of the camera, right? So it's, but I'm jumping and I'm learning, and I expect to get better as time goes on. And I hope you're gonna, be there with me or be here with me on this journey. And can't wait to see you guys next week. Peace.